Hello there. What's going on, everybody? We got a shipping update today for a lot of your favorite games. So a lot of stuff has updates, and we're going to talk about all of the stuff ranging from X-Wing to Legion to Armada to all of that. Also do want to remind you guys about this big new promo giveaway I'm giving away right now. It's 4 winners. All you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos, and you can win an X-Wing promo or one of 3 sets of Armada promos. Additional copies of those are up on Patreon as well for patrons to have additional chances to win. So giving away a whole lot of promos. So if you're interested in promos for some of your favorite games, this is the place to be, and all you have to do is click that subscribe button and leave a comment. So what's shipping? If we go over to fantasyflightgames.com and the upcoming page, you can sometimes get up-to-date information there. It's not always the most accurate information, but there are certain things that are always a little bit more reliable. For example, when something says in stores now, we can usually see that, hey, it's available now. Or shipping now usually is a recent update that says, hey, these are on the trucks and they're going to distributors now. So there's a couple of things that are shipping now that are going to be great. Like, first thing is Rebellion in the Rim is now shipping, so that should be in stores by the end of September. Great news for Armada players. It's actually really good news for me. I've managed to pick up Rebellion in the Rim at Gen Con, but I don't really feel comfortable bringing a whole bunch of fleets upgraded with Rebellion in the Rim cards to casual play when my opponents don't have access to those cards yet. So I'm kind of been holding off on really, I've been doing some fleet building, but I have kind of been holding off on really using Rebellion in the Rim. Plus, I want to get an extra copy of it because there's some upgrades in there that while they give you multiples, I might want an obscene amount of. But the biggest update is, I think, for Legion Clone Wars, which is now shipping. But it's strange the way we look at our shipping update, and this is why I mentioned that some of this stuff is a little unreliable, and I wonder if this means there may be some delays, because that really wouldn't surprise me the way Clone Wars Legion has gone out. So right now, if we look at the shipping update, we can see B-1 battle droids, Bark Speeders, and Droidicas are shipping. Now, those are 3 of the 4 unit expansions that are coming out alongside the core set. What is absent from here is the Clone Trooper expansion pack. But we're also getting the upgraded card pack, which is awesome. And, I mean, we kind of hoped that that would launch alongside the Clone Wars. So those of you who are not interested in the Clone Wars will still have access to the upgrades that come in the Clone Wars sets. Also, maybe you only get 1 of something and you want 2 of the upgrades. So, an upgrade, we'll be doing an unboxing of the upgrade pack when that comes out as well. So, stay tuned for all of that. I have already brought to you looks at the B-1 Battle Droids and Droidica unit expansion. And we have also seen the Bark Speeder based on the Clone Wars core set unboxing that I have done, as well as the Clone Troopers. So they're fantastic. But we're not seeing the core set or the Clone Troopers. Those are still showing up, in like phase one, they're still showing up as on the boat. Same thing with the core set. Same thing with the Dewback Rider, and then, of course, some of the other things that are going to be forthcoming afterwards, like Dooku, Vader Operative, Clone Captain Rex, and Luke Skywalker Operative. And there's a whole lot more that's in the pipe that we can see here. But again, this is not the absolute, definitive place on where in the pipeline everything is, because, well, look, the Ghost and like all of Wave 5, and like the BTLB Y-Wings, all of this stuff that's, or like they're showing some of Wave 5, is out today. It's in stores now. And if you go to fantasyflightgames.com, that's the first announcement up there that all this stuff is now in stores. So they've, it's not on the boat. It's also not shipping now. It should say in stores now. And I'm sure they'll probably update that at some point today, but these are not always up to date. A good reference to this was Armada's Superstar Destroyer, which was listed as in development, like not even at the printer yet, and it was listed that way for over a year, and then all of a sudden went from straight up from in development to, I think, on the boat for about 14 hours before they announced it was currently for sale at San Diego Comic-Con. So this is just an indication of where some things are at, and not necessarily the end-all be-all, but it does look like we're going to have Clone Wars Legion by the end of the month, if not. If there's some delays, it might be early October, but I think Rebellion in the Rim is the safer bet, since that one is pretty much a cardboard-only expansion, and there are less chances for manufacturing errors because you don't have to print plastic and worry about quite as many things that can go wrong. There's a whole lot less moving pieces in a single box expansion like Rebellion in the Rim. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. A short video, but just wanted to let you know that there is some good news. A lot of people have been asking when Clone Wars is coming out. It does look like it will be out by the end of the month for Legion, but again, may not be everything. There may be something missing. There may be delays, maybe last minute, maybe the shipping, slows down or something. There may only be partial stock right now. They may only have half of what they're looking for. I'm kind of expecting some delays because they were supposed to have this at Gen Con, and they had very, 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 very few. And also, they only had, for extra expansions, the B1 battle droids and the droidicas. Like, there were no clones, and there was no bark speeders, like standalone expansions that were available. No upgrade card packs either. And so it's just, it was weird the way that it was a staggered, not uniform type of release, which makes me just wonder if there was maybe a shipping container or 2 or 12 lost or something like that. Like, it makes me wonder what kind of processes can go wrong that can cause these type of delays, and makes me very appreciative that so much generally does tend to go according to schedule. So that's basically what's going on. You can check ffg.com or fantasyflightgames.com and go to the upcoming page if you're interested in that. And of course, stay tuned for unboxings and reviews as things come out. We have more X-Wing Wave 5 unboxings to do, including a lot of you have asked for the Ghost, so we will definitely be doing a look at that and comparing that to the original Ghost and seeing how everything works. But that's all I've got for you for right now. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.